The cringe, the skin, he's never given in. It's Cowboy Monte. We're going for a trip, doing extra days with Cowboy Monte. He's a little bit different, but he'll make you smile. Cowboy Monte.
So I had a chance to talk to Bobby. You know what? He had something to tell me, and it just made no sense to me. He said he wasn't paying any kind of mind to me. I told him that this good, green, luscious land that you see behind me all came from other people. It was already grown by the time we came here. Already grown. Take a look at this green, luscious land. It all had to be grown before dadgone anybody knew anything about it. But I'm here to tell you something. What kind of life would it have been if you had to go pee outside? He tried to tell me that you didn't have to go pee outside. I turned his hat at him. I told him I'm so angry I don't want to hear any more of your mouth. I don't want to hear any more of your mouth, Bobby. I know good and well how the West was created. Now you know good and well I'm a Western man. Western. I'm a Western man. We go deeper down into the valleys of the pit moors. They told me I wasn't no good at hide and seek. Check this out. Then they come out around the corner like this. Come for you. Can't see you anyway. They come out the tree like this. Boom! Scared them to death. Scared them to death. So I hide up there like this. And I come out chairs and like, boo! Told Bobby, listen. There's one thing I do know. It's how to live out in the wilderness. I know all about it. I've come from the western side of Kentucky. And I know all about living in these states. Been in all sorts of different places. Seen all sorts of different people. Bobby hadn't. All Bobby did was work at McDonald's. I told him I'd been all sorts of places. He told me I was wrong, so I had to turn my hat at him. Then when I turned my hat at him and got to looking at him like this here, he didn't know what to say. He was lost with words to say. I got all frustrated, took my jacket off, and then told him that I wasn't going to be dealing with this. I told him I know exactly where cowboys came from. Because I'm an original cowboy. I told Bobby, I said, listen here, I'm going to show you how to tie yourself a knot. See this here? It's a nice size rope. I told Bobby, I'm gonna loose you one. He's got to talking to me all kinds of ways. And I showed him how see how I just did like that there? And I got my noose like this. And I got to tying it like this. And I tied it up like this so. And I tied it. Tied it like that. See that? Perfect knot. Tie it like that. Put it inside there. And I got to swing it around. Watch me interrogate him. And I'd catch them all out. And he'd never even know it. I'd get my line out like this. I'd get my line out like this. And I'd get to going into it. And I'd get to getting that line ready. See that there? It's a perfect noose. Told Bobby, that's how you make the perfect noose. See how tight that is? Tighter than a butcher brisket. Let me show you something here. See, a lot of people don't understand. When you tie a knot like that, you ain't gonna let go of nothing. When you tie a knot like that, you ain't gonna let go of nothing. Let me show you something here. See this perfect knot? Put that inside there. I can pin it right down here to this tree, like so. If I get to pulling on it, woo-wee, if I get to pulling on it, I tell you what, I can catch me. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. If I get to pulling on it though, it could do something. I showed Bobby. Now, show you again how to tie this rope back up. Told Bobby one end to the other, knot it, loop it, knot it, loop it, knot it, loop it, knot it, loop it. Then you twirl it, twirl it, twirl it, twirl it, twirl it, knot it, loop it. But I tell you what, one thing I do know how to do is live. I won't never have a problem. Look at all these massive vegetations that's sitting around inside here. Lots of vegetables. Never go problem. These trees, they're edible. Thing is, people don't have a tough of a stomach anymore. See, back in my days, we used to chew clay. We had problems. Ouch. I think I just put one right across the head. Ouch. Ew, that hot. Back in the day, when I was growing up, you was hungry, Mama told you to go outside and get you some clay. She'd give you some clay to eat on the table and make breakfast out of it. It wasn't too bad. But when you was hungry, you took what you had. Nowadays, we see too many people complaining. Deal with too much complaining all the time. Nobody ever even knew anything about the things that they should know, because we spent too much time complaining. Tell you what, here is when you're going to get your lessons. You can't complain all of your life, Bobby. Every time you complain, every time you say you're doing a good job, but you ain't doing a good job, I'm going to tell you what. You ain't tying your rope tight enough. He said, listen, I know exactly what I'm doing. I said, you ain't tying your rope tight enough. He told me that I didn't know how to tie it. And that's when I showed you what I did. Showed you. But the time when I showed you, I kind of fell down. I ain't aimed to, but when I showed Bobby, that was tighter than that. I could have pulled it right out with a tractor if I had one. So keep on going. You'll see the difference in things. You'll have to see. You're only going to have to see. But if you don't take the time to understand, Bobby, you won't never get nowhere. I can't never did nothing he ain't never did. Tell you what, last time I heard I can't was when that's when I couldn't go to the bathroom. I was a little bit overdone. Tell you what, there's a time and there's a place for everything, Bobby. And right now is not the time or the place. And so as I speak on, Bobby kept on telling me that I couldn't tie this rope. Bobby kept on telling me I can't tie no rope. And I told him like this: if you want to live in the West, you better learn how to tie your rope, boy. So I showed him just like this. See that? See that? I showed him like this. I took that rope just like this here, and I put it around the sides of this tree. And I'll show you again how I did it. So just like this. Oh, just like this. Oh, I said just like this. Oh, hold it. Hold it tight. Wrestle it down to the underbelly. Or wrestle it down. Wrestle it down to the underbelly. So it couldn't go nowhere. I got to hemming it. Ooh, ha, ooh. Tied up the noose. Tied it up. Next thing you know, he wasn't going too far nowhere. I had him strung. He ain't going far nowhere. Look how I'm sinking down on the motor. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Sinking down on the motor. Now, tell you how CowBoy.
He's a little bit different. friend, but he'll make you smile. Cowboy Monte.